and this is the last one. Okay, in all these other examples, the numerator, like this right here, 7 plus 2x, that didn't have a radical and it was in the numerator. So we didn't do anything with it when we were trying to find domain. Okay, but in this spot, we have a denominator, okay, and we know for sure that with the denominator, it cannot equal 0. And since this does not have a radical associated with it, we're not going to say greater than or equal to. We're just going to say it cannot equal 0. Now for the numerator, that is the part of this problem that has to be greater than or equal to 0 because that's what's inside the radical. So I have 2 plus x has to be greater than or equal to 0 for the numerator. Now we have to find where both are true. So we have to find where this solution set intersects with this one, and that will be our final answer. So I say x is greater than or equal to -2. So it's not a long problem, it just has a few different parts. Here's -2, I shade this way. Okay, and it's all the values to the right of -2. Now here's my denominator. I'm going to solve this using either factoring or the square root method. So 100 cannot equal x squared. I take the square roots of both sides, and 10 cannot equal x. Don't forget to say that it's the positive and the negative values of 10. So 10 cannot equal x, and -10 cannot equal x. And this is what goes in our number line. -10 and 10. But this part for the denominator says it can be all of these values in the middle. Okay, and everything on the outsides. Everything except for -10 and 10. Okay, that's what the denominator part says. This is what the numerator says. Now, once you're looking at all of this, you have to figure out where are they both true. Which basically means you're going to put this number line on here. And you'll see that -2 is about right here. And we want everything this way, except for 10. So this one and this one, they're both true starting at -2. And we shade until we get to 10. And then we continue shading. That's where they're both shaded. Okay? So -2 to 10 to positive infinity. And then you write that in interval notation. So you say, okay, well, we start at 2. That's where they're both true. Then we go to 10, and we skip over it. And then we go to infinity. So this would be my answer, where both the numerator is greater than or equal to 0, and the denominator does not equal 0. So that will be my final answer.